Hello everybody, this is Hervé Ballot. Welcome to this time to open our hearts and our minds to the infinite. Yoga is an ancient science of self and God realization. Yoga is a Sanskrit word meaning oneness, union or unity. It refers to the bringing together of our attention and our awareness to abide, to rest in our own essential spiritual nature. Yoga is knowing our spiritual nature and living in harmony with it. So we saw on the podcast number 9, on the last 3 niyama, the observances, that we have tapas, self-discipline, svadhyaya, introspection, and ishvara pranidhan, the letting go, abandon to God, which are the definition of Kriya Yoga. And let's see what our seers, our masters, the masters of our tradition tell us about it. Paramahansa Yogananda says about tapas, self-discipline, the source of every joy. All souls are equal. The only difference between you and me is that I made the effort. I showed God that I love Him, and He came to me in consciousness, intuition. Love is the magnet from which God cannot escape. So you understand that this action of self-discipline every day, meditating, is the way you can show God you love Him. You open your heart and you empty it to Him. So He can evolve and uprise through you in your intuition and consciousness. Then we have svadhyaya, the introspection, the study and remembrance of the self. And Paramahansa Yogananda tells us we are hypnotized by our environment and we can't see anything beyond the horizon of our own experience. And it's true. Experience of the others is useless. You have to make the experience yourself and experience what is spiritual growth as defined by Roy Jean Davis, which is the intellectual understanding, intuition, intuitive knowledge, and practical factual experience of your inner self. And this experience can be done like and through this svadhyaya. Then we have the third point, ishvara pranidhan, the letting go, the abandon, letting go of any attachment through tolerance, openness, forgiveness. Sat, Chit, Ananda, always existing God, always aware in consciousness. Chitta, which is the last chunk of the pie, and always new bliss. Sat, Chit, Ananda, and we are that. Paramahansa Yogananda offers us read a little, meditate more. So meditate more than you read. So action, the real action of meditation, and think of God all the time. So live in here and now, in saucha, the contentness, the happiness of living now in God, because God is only here in this second, where you are now. The path of yoga, says Sri Yukteswar, is a joyful path of loneliness in God. While you are diligently doing all your goods and all your works in life, and then you enter in relationship in the most appropriate way with your people from your family, your friends, and all the people with whom have to interact in your life. At the most profound level of your being, be calmly stabilized and centered in the here and now, in knowing your true self with capital S, and in the awareness and consciousness of God. Observe all the events and the circumstances that are transitory as the witness, external witness, for what they are, just mere appearances, exterior, on the screen of space and time. You came here in this world from the profound interspace. In this interspace silence, you'll have to get back to it at the end. In the meantime, play well your role in life. Meditate every day to clarify the awareness and try to block your life in the infinite. Stay tuned in the infinite. Carry on learning all the time. Read a bit. Contribute at the well-being of everybody in the planet. And try to reveal progressively your innate qualities and abilities as a divine plan. So let's hear to Paramansa Yogananda.
Movies have one fascination because I see the whole world as movies. I was in the booth and I saw the operator was reading a novel. And I saw this automatic machine was going on and the beam was causing on the screen a terrible horror picture. And I said, Lord, how is it? I have the whole show of the universe in front of me. You are this operator who is thinking of new plays, and your nature is throwing this beam in the sky. And I see the hero and the villain are nothing but pictures. Nobody is killed. Many were being killed and shot in this picture, but I saw from the booth, it was the light that had created the villain, and the light had created the hero. And a voice said, remember, the villain is created so that you don't become the villain, but that you love the hero. If you become the villain, your throat has to be cut. And now you see that there is no villain, no hero. They are both pictures of my beam. After getting away from the villain and evil, or tasting poisoned honey, taste the honey of goodness and then come into the beam. And you will realize that all this world which you see of terrible wars and troubles is nothing but a picture show, cosmic motion picture show in the sky. You will be surprised. You never analyze that as soon as you sleep and dream, you can create a world like this, with people suffering from cancer and disease and wars and some smiling babies born, old men dying. Then when you wake up, you see that all those things were made of your dream consciousness. So remember, this is the same, nothing different. And until you find that out, this world is a terrible show. I said to God, as He was talking to me, but Lord, look at the audience. They are howling and screeching downstairs at this horror show. I see that it's nothing but pictures and light, because I see the invisible beam. There are no murders in the beam, no heroes, not villains in the beam. But Lord, what about the audience? They don't know it. Then the voice said, tell them all to look at my beam within, and they will realize that this show was given to entertain them, not to get mixed up with it.
Let us now prepare and direct towards our daily meditation. Sitting comfortably with back upright without leaning, Shoulders get down low and relaxed, nape of the neck long but without tension. Gaze to the third eye, the Kutashta, the yin tang for Chinese. Tongue in Ardha Keshari Mudra, pointing gently on soft palate. Let us go our breathing to its natural rhythm without controlling it. Now, let's get inside. Let's open our hearts and our minds to the infinite, to pure consciousness, omnipresence. One life, one presence, one power, one unique reality that is called by many names. Consciousness, God, Lord, Ishvara, Allah, Jehovah, Rama, Satamanaha, experiencing as you, as me, as everyone and everything that is in the universe. This reality is the source, the support and the substance of all that is. We are immersed in it. It is in us, around us, between us. We acknowledge that right here, where we are right now, this reality is fully present. Let us recognize and remember that we are like waves on the surface of this ocean of divine consciousness. When we meditate, we return our attention and awareness to abide in that oneness consciousness, recognizing our essential nature. Let's simply move our attention from the periphery of our awareness into the depth of ourselves. Let's put our attention and awareness back at the core of our being, back as waves return to the ocean. Let's become aware of our breath. Notice its natural flow without controlling it. Producing inhalation, exhalation. Breathing in, chant the mantra Hong, breathing your attention within to the energy that goes up. Breathing out, so. Let's go any thought or concept of separation. Observe and leave thoughts and feelings rising and move into the mind and pass away without listening. Whenever thoughts, physical sensation in the body or noises in the environment might distract your attention, turn back to the observation of the mantra Hong So. Hong, breathing in, the energy gets up. So. Let us now detach our attention from mantra and the movement of energy, prana, chi. Take consciousness of your physical body, of its contact and mass on the ground. Breathe deeply in, then a profound whisper. Peace emanates from the essence of our being and pervades the mental field, our emotional nature and our physical bodies. When we carry this portable peace with us, anywhere we go, like said Paramahansa Yogananda, slowly, gently, when you're ready, open your eyes. As we abide in this peace now, let it overflow as blessing for all beings everywhere. Let your inner light shine into the world and remember to bring in the silence of your heart peace and joy to all that you meet. Namaste.